Hello, everybody. This is John Evans, and you're watching Mid Mod Money, the show that teaches you how to buy and sell vintage items for a profit. Hey, thanks for tuning in to this episode. It is the Monday, the first Monday of the month, and you know that means we give away something for free, vintage item. And all you have to do is be a subscriber and comment on this video. I usually say by Friday midnight Pacific time because I'll be recording it Saturday or whatever. You guys don't need to be bogged down with the details of this, but this is a special episode for a couple of reasons. One, it's the giveaway. Two, this is the haul that I had from the Rossville, Indiana end of summer days citywide garage sale. Now, I've been sitting on this for a while because I've had a lot of things going on, other things, and I've just kind of sat on this probably because I didn't want to do what I'm doing today, which is, I'm going to show you. This is a two-parter. This is going to be a long video, and this is the lower tier stuff that I found. And when we announce the winner next week of the contest, it'll be the higher end stuff that I found at the citywide garage sale in Rossville, end of summer days, out by Delphi, Indiana. Very rural, very awesome. And this video is going to be a little helter-skelter because I'm telling you, man, this is a lot of stuff, okay? We brought back a huge amount of stuff in an SUV type vehicle. So let's get to this. We went Thursday, Friday, and Saturday garage sailing all 3 days. And there's also we were there earlier than that, so we went to some Goodwills, and we also have some thrift store stuff, antique mall stuff. Most of the higher end stuff is next week, but there's a lot of cool stuff. I bought stuff for, I have 3 booths at antique malls and some shelves in Maryland. So I've got a lot of stuff to fill, and I'm always buying. First thing I found was this. Now, this is not a vintage mask, I don't think, made in Ghana. Little leather strap there. I think this is this could have been in Pier 1 for all I know. This is definitely new, or I'm pretty sure it's new. It doesn't have any wear. Either way, this was $1, okay? I'm going to sell something like this for 12, 13 bucks. And in that vein, you can get some new stuff that fits the aesthetic of your booth. Like this was $1. It's made by, yes, what does that say? Yeah, some modern company made this, but it looks old and it fits the aesthetic of my booth, which is vintage 60s, 70s stuff. So this is $1. I'm going to probably sell it for 10, maybe 9. I will not advertise it as vintage because I know for certain that it is not. Now, this candle was $2. $2 on this candle. I don't know. It doesn't have a tag on it. Some of these used to have Hallmark, like a gold foil. I don't know. I know that it's worth probably 10, 12 bucks because, it's got a kind of a Halloween vibe. It's got that old cat look vibe. So yeah, $2. I'm going to sell it for 10, make $8. And that's what this stuff is. This is stuff that I'm going to use to fill my booths and, just like this. It's a little box, little trinket box. This lid comes off. This was $1. I'll sell it for $5. This was $2. It's a pump lamp. Look at this. This was $2. That's 16 bucks. Working pump lamp. Where are you going to find it? This poodle, $1. Gem eyes. Good shape, $1. I'm going to sell it for 10 bucks. Tupperware, container, storage, $1. I'm going to sell for 8, 9 bucks. There was a lady that had an amazing amount of clear glass. Tons. It was all like 2 for $1, a whole table of clear glass. I bought this and this paperweight looking item for $1. Relish with a glass spoon. Look at this. This is kind of an op art oil and vinegar. This was all $2 for $1. This candy dish, $2 for $1 with the silver accent. So, this is lower tier stuff that I'm just buying up because I have shelves, I have booth space that I need to have inventory, flow of inventory. $1, made in Japan, salt and pepper shakers, right? $1, $2, 1970s. Yeah, groovy, baby. Look at that, $2. See that? Again, new that looks old. I found these 4 glasses at Goodwill. They say Yorkshire on them. They're stamped Yorkshire. These were 99 cents. Set of 4 for $4. I looked them up. They're, current. They're not old. They're $30, $35 set of glasses for $4 at the Goodwill. This strawberry bank is strawberry shortcake adjacent. This was this is 99 cents. This was $1. I'm gonna sell it for $7, $8. This abalone trivet, $1.99 at the Goodwill. This abalone lucite stuff, it's pretty cool. I remember having this as a kid. These they sell for about $10. So you can see nothing fancy, nothing that's gonna set the world on fire. Brass dolphin, $1. Yeah, I think so. This is $15. Green fondue set, $1. Whoops. Take 2. Green fondue set. The skewers are somewhere over there. Nice wood handle, $1. I'm not playing around. Desk organizer, 50 cents. These are about $10, $12. I wish it was a better color because these cool desk organizers do in fact sell. All right. We're going to go around the world here. Old man in the sea. This was $2. Carved fisherman. Could be the Gorton's fisherman. Shout out to Tim Harmston. It was Gortman's joke. At that same Goodwill, this was $3. A little bit of an overpay, but man, look at those colors. That's about a $15 jar, probably from the 80s. $3. Bent bottle, $1. Spoon rest. Salad tongs. Sometimes I find bowls, like a salad bowl with the little bowls, and they don't have these. Throw this in there, you can charge more. 50 cents. Dart Industries, Sirocco, wall hanging, nothing special. $7, $8. 50 cents I paid. 75-cent Tupperware, great color. Awesome color. I'm going to sell this for about $8. Make $7 off of one piece of Tupperware. All right, we're getting down to the nitty gritty. And remember, this is part 1. Part 2, next Monday, has the high-end, heavy hitter stuff out of this haul. And it was amazing when you see the high-end portion of this haul. But I wanted to show it everything because I want to make my point that these citywide garage sales are really the best way to buy if you're reselling because there's just so much stuff. I bought this at a new thrift store around Delphi. I wish I could remember the name. This is handmade. It does say Barbados on it. So it's like something made for tourists, but it's definitely this material so odd. And you can see that texture. It's really great. My girlfriend talked me into buying this, and I think we're going to get about 16, 18 on the purse. We were in an antique mall kind of situation. I may have spent $5 on this urn. I did it because it was hand blown. You can see the little pontil right there, and I liked the color. I do always sell glass. I sell glass very well in my booth at the antique mall. So, you know, I took a chance, $5. I'm hoping to get about 18, $20 on this. Next thing I found, vintage sewing kits. Can't say it enough. Vintage sewing kits are awesome. They sell. This one has the stuff in it. It's got a very great look. This was $5, a little bit of an overpay. I'm going to try to get $23 to $25 out of the vintage sewing basket. Unusual little Kleenex holder with this stuff kind of in lucite. This looks 80s. This was $2, $10, maybe $9. I found a cool piece of art. Look at this. Someone was an aspiring artiste, cartoonist. This was $1. I think this is very interesting. Bill Graves. I don't know anything about Bill Graves. And again, I just pulled this stuff out of boxes. This has been sitting in my basement since I bought it at the end of August. So this was $1. I don't know, $15. Whimsical, weird. Who knows what became of Bill Graves? Found this for $1. Bradley doll. Anybody heard of the Bradley dolls? Some people collect them. This one's great. It has everything. It has this giant dress, little hands you can see there. Beautiful doll. I've had these before. I've never had luck selling them. So I'll be honest with you. I'm hoping to get $15 out of this, and I'd be thrilled to get it. It's $1. All right, we are got about 3 or 4 things left. Oster thermos 70s. This was $2.99. Don't know if I like that price, but I like that design, and I think it's going to get me about $18. Next thing, this was by a company called Leaf Height. Leaf Height, and I think it's German. And this is called the Columbus model teapot or water pitcher, or whatever it is. It's unusual, real unusual. This was $2 at the Goodwill in Indiana. And I looked these up. This is vintage. This is probably a $25 to $35 pitcher that I bought for $2. Leaf Height. And remember, there's many variations. Look for the one with these little knobs on the bottom, because that is the more collectible version. And again, I'm not above buying a teapot that looks vintage but isn't. Nambe. I don't even remember how much. I paid $2 for this at the garage sale, the citywide garage sale. $2. I'm gonna ask $16 for it. I'll make $14 off of this cool looking teapot. As you can see, it's got a little strainer thing in there. Very nice. Might be worth a little more than 16. So again, let me research that. And last 2 things. Did I leave anything out? I mean, this is helter skelter. Oh yeah, gee, I left a couple things out. Awesome lamp. Brass looking. I don't think it is real brass, but this was half price, $2.50, and it's got a very old cord, which is unusual because I don't know how old it is, but this was $2.50. I'm gonna sell it for $18, $20. I know if you keep it under 18 or under 20, that's good for business. Magazine rack, boho. Yeah, you know you want it. Boho is, look at that, is a nice magazine rack. This was $2.50. That's probably $24 on the back side. $24. I ran into some $1 albums. Let me show you. Dave Brubeck, The Ventures, Dave Brubeck again. Brubeck again. I don't like the X though. That certainly hurts the value. Frampton Comes Alive. America. Of course, with No Name fame. Look at these. These were all $1. Beach Boys. Chicago. Roller Coaster. Starring Sparks. Music from Sparks. This is probably the best one. The Stevie Wonder. This was at a newer thrift store, I think around Delphi. I wish I could remember the name of it, but they had a lot of cool stuff. These albums, man, albums are hot. These were all $1 a piece. And I'm going to probably make about $80 off of those records, just the records. All right, the last thing I found, you're kind of not going to believe it. And this is just the preliminary video. This is one of two. I found this. You can see that price on that yellow sticker. This was $1 at a garage sale. These citywide end of summer days, Rossville. Look at this hanging lamp for $1 American dollar. Doesn't have great color. Does have a good like etched look to it. And it does need to be cleaned. I don't think that's tobacco, but I think it's a little dirty. But this will sell for about $35 to $40. I paid $1 for it. And in my booth, it'll go for about $35 to $40. So let's look at everything. I spent $56 on all of this stuff. $56 when it's all said and done through strictly my booth. This is all going to be sold through my booth at the antique malls in Pittsburgh and in Maryland. I'm looking at about $450 to $500 off 45, and that's just the first video. The next video next Monday is the higher end stuff, and I cannot wait to show that to you guys because I found some amazing. You are not going to want to miss what I found at the Rossville End of Summer Days Citywide Garage Sale next week. So let's get to what you're going to win. Now, what if I told you that one of the things I showed you is the prize this week? Well, that is the case. Believe it or not, that is facts, real talk. So let's get to what you could win. And this is the prize to the commenter who subscribes. It is the brass dolphin. Beautiful brass dolphin. You know, brass animals, very collectible, very sought after, and they're almost always vintage, which is I learned from a dealer who said if you see one, chances are they're old because they don't make them anymore. It's too expensive to make brass trinkets and animals. And this one is great because it has its original patina, right? You know, nobody tried to polish this up. This is as it would look if it were just left to time. This beautiful brass dolphin, and I am giving it to you, to one of you. I don't know who's going to win this beautiful brass dolphin, but it is all yours, courtesy of Mid-Mod Money. Hey, thanks for watching this video. Thanks for being part of this. Thanks for subscribing and liking. And remember, you guys, always round up.